happy to be here today after service, particularly after the unfortunate events that occurred here within the last 10 days. And I think today's service really illustrates how strong of a community we have here in the city of Lorain. I think when you look at all of the different denominations and faiths represented here, the civic leaders, elected leaders of the community, all coming together, different backgrounds, different faiths, to say, number one, freedom to practice through your religion of choice is a fundamental component of the First Amendment. Number two, this is the international city. We are welcoming of everyone. We have open arms to everyone. And number three, we are a community. This is a city that I think has a very tight, interconnected fabric, and I think what you saw here today, the crowd here today, the diversity of the crowd today, illustrates that. So I want the Jewish community to know that on behalf of the city, we are with them through this difficult time, and we're here to help, and we're always going to be with them in terms of supporting them in practicing the faith of their choice.
I actually grew up at this shul, this synagogue, so it was very meaningful for me to come back today. Very saddened by what happened, but I'm very, very happy about the response of the community, the Jewish and non-Jewish community, in supporting this synagogue through this rough time.
I also grew up here in Lorain. I remember coming here as a baby, not quite as a baby, but as a toddler, and people always calling me Little Shelley. I had to be here today because it meant a lot to be here, be with my fellow friends and worshipers, and I was just amazed to see it, the community, the outpouring, both Jewish people as well as non-Jewish people, clergy. It was just a warm feeling.
I'm just glad to see this many people here, and I'm glad that this many people are sending a message that our town supports the great people of this temple, and they deserve our support. They've always supported us, and I'm glad to be able to support them when something bad happens, that show that we love them and love will conquer.
I've been moved to tears 3 times. I was first moved when I saw people from the general community come in, and then as I moved through the Cleveland community last week, everybody I saw, I would say, please come, please show your support. And it's a far cry between saying, okay, I'll be there, to actually making the hour drive from Cleveland and showing up. And so I was moved again to tears when I saw so many Jews from Cleveland come here this morning to help steel the congregation and to help be a part of it and to help Jews of Lorain understand that they are not alone. They are not alone. And then, of course, during the service, there was a point where other members of the clergy were introduced, and I was moved again to tears when I saw the color, when I saw the diversity, when I saw one gentleman drove in here from Ashtabula, to show support for the Lorain Jewish community, and that was the 3rd time I was moved to tears. And so it's been a teary-eyed morning for me because I'm a little stressed out now with everything going on in the world. And when someone, really says a meaningful thank you, as they did this morning to the Anti-Defamation League, it was really moving to me. So I guess that's the 4th time I was moved to tears.
This is overwhelming. I'm really sorry this had to happen to us, but the outpour of the support is unbelievable and overwhelming. And I don't want to ever see it happen again, but it brought so many of us together from all over, and we've gotten some cards from people all over, different cities, different states, with all their support. And people want to send in contributions. This is not about money. It's just about making people aware of the fact that these things are still happening. We want to put a stop to it. And just thank you, everybody, for your support.
We had a Solidarity Shabbat service today at our synagogue. About 250 people came. The entire community of Lorain came to support us, and it was a beautiful service. we didn't realize until something like this happens that we are actually overwhelmed by the support and the love that the community has given us, and the cards, the emails, and the phone calls, and it just is endless about how much love they sent us, and made us realize that the love and support of the community and love is always stronger than hate, and it was proven today. So I want to thank everybody for coming today.